Let's go ahead and update the YouTube thumbnail. And there you go. Company Heroes 1 is now up and loaded. So the thumbnail is now uploaded. Twitch seems like it's going good. Both seem like they're going good. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me open up my drink. Yep, and everything seems good to go. Open up my other drink so don't create some extra sound. And yep, let's go ahead and get started. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. So on the right side, as the Wehrmacht play, we have Cap Kazim, who started building the Wehrmacht quarters and now continue on. Is this sort of like relay? Sort of interesting. As one of the opponent, as the US player, we have Caitlyn. I'm sort of interested about this. Starting building, then moving on. Will this one help building, or will we get to continuing? Maybe as a maximized builder for what he does with that? Maybe just a bit of an oversight. Oh, either way, the Wehrmacht quarters will be deployed on out.
Wehrmacht quarters completed.
And that has been fully built. Going out for a motorcycle. Not for Schimwagen, nor MG42, or nor Volksgrenadiers. And looks like a 2 engineer opener here. So it looks like the Wehrmacht player will have some better capping pressure with the 3 squads. And the motorcycle squad going around so harassing these points.
Prepare for duty. Recon unit here.
He actually didn't capture up the left nor the right side, so he's going aggressive down the center. The cutoff point has not been captured. So he's going to capture the munition point, then the cutoff point. I would actually probably recommend do this cutoff point, then the munitions, because he's not getting any income whatsoever from when he captures that munitions. But we do have the motorcycle advancing forward. He's looks like going for an aggressive build, to say the least. Pioneers and engineers will find each other very soon.
Enemy in sight.
And he treated back instantly. Well, we know the motorcycle would bully him around, but he treated back instantly, which is a bit weird. Cutoff point still has not been captured. Likely to be captured by the Volksgrenadiers. He will be capturing the central VP. And he will find these engineers getting back with their squad. And we got the Jeep now pushing its way forward, getting some good damage there on the motorcycle. That Jeep sounds like it's firing a little bit faster. I don't know why, but that Jeep sounds like it's firing on overtime. He will find the Jeep once again. Volksgrenadiers are advancing. He will escape the motorcycle. He'll be heading back home. Be a long time to get some repairs. Looks Pioneers maybe I can help him out through some repairs. Looks he's moving towards our Pioneers now. We do got these engineers here. Going to buff out the scratches of the Jeep.
Motorbike, recon.
Second motorcycle has been deployed. Interesting. This map seems like more of a good map for MG42s rather than motorcycles. He has made his way through to this cutoff point. Very nice. Deny his opponent's income.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Completed field repairs.
And we've got the Pioneers. Wait, is that ×1? Why does it feel like everything's firing at double time? It's just me, or does everything feel like they're firing on double time? Like, it seems like the engineers are firing twice as fast, you got the Jeeps firing twice as fast, the motorcycles firing twice as fast. It's on 1 time speed. Am I going crazy?
We're losing a sector.
Enemy
Even that feels like it's firing extra fast. I know I may adjust some settings, but still, it shouldn't be like that. G-Power does get pinned there. Motorcycle does go down, but the Jeep will go down as well. So, mutual trade. This cutoff point has been cut off, as well as this fuel point here, so it's denied that income from here. We got the Pioneers and MG pushing the way in the center. We got these Riflemen pushing towards back to the center, trying to get to their own cutoff point. I need to play out some sandbags here. And these forces are now get some good hits in. Riflemen now making their advance. Does destroy those sandbags there.
We're losing
Motorcycles a little bit wounded.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
And those engineers are falling on back. We do have these Pioneers. Nope, not repairing up the motorcycle just yet. He's pulling out some sandbags there and going for the cutoff point. This cutoff point has also been decaptured, so a lot of resources lacking for all sides. We have this fuel point and munitions point, and now this fuel point, or munitions point and fuel point attached. So the US player is doing a bit better on Come, while the northern points are being captured up by a Pioneer squad. He will deploy out those sandbags. Need to stop building more sandbags and start getting behind those sandbags. Here's a good stopping point, a good point there for the Grenadiers. Maybe get a MG inside this garrison. Here's the MG pushing forward. Is a little bit wounded.
What do you want?
Some of those Volksgrenadier models are starting to go down. He's pulling out MG bunker here? No. That has to be something else, right? Maybe he's going to garrison the MG in there. And then perhaps get him. I don't know what he's planning to do with it. Great suppression all across this line. Over here, we do have the Riflemen engaging the Jeeps. Not Jeeps, Pioneers.
Okay, location is ours.
And is he going for an MG bunker? Going recovery bunker. He could throw the MG inside of it, right? He will have 4 reinforcements from that bunker either way. He's going very aggressive. Motorcycle is also here for spotting. US player is sending a number of riflemen down the right side, which is a good idea. Avoid that choke point that his opponent is utilizing. Engineer's going to be engaging the motorcycle. Not all too well, though. We do have another MG here. Nothing to protect this side, not even wiring it off. Could see something capture at that point. Follow the Pioneers. Flamer engineers going around wide. And does pin and suppress those squads. Pioneers move around the flank. We do got the skirmish phase complete. Try to go for landmine there, but does not get the mine down. We got the MG42 backing off a bit, and got the Volksgrenadiers. Volksgrenadiers should be able to push back this wounded Flamer squad. Finish off these sandbags for some odd reason. No Campcraft Center yet. I don't know why, but it seems like a Vet 1 support weapons right now could be quite useful. MG, I wonder if that's an angle. It doesn't look like it, but maybe an angle. MP42 going to get overwhelmed by, but we do have some MP40 Volks here. And these riflemen are starting to get hit a bit. Riflemen here are suppressed, and these ones are out of arc, appears to be. Or he hasn't retargeted to it. The MG42 make it wiped here, trying. It's 3 members here.
We defended the
And the MG42 does go down, and he does get killed in the pack-up state, so that MG is fully dead. I wonder
We
if
are
there's
losing
somehow.
ground.
I wonder if how somehow the audio, I think, doubling is related to my new headset. It feels like I hear like a bit of echo sometimes, and I wonder if that's somehow related, like the sounds playing differently in each ear. But no, it feels like it's playing in both ears. Maybe I'm just going crazy though. Wouldn't be the first time.
Defensive propaganda is ready for release.
Defensive doctrine has been selected. Let's switch over to the U.S. player.
Riflemen, form up!
And he's starting to hit some of these medics, actually. This medic's starting to get hit.
That's it! Yeah!
Does get one casualty recovered. MP40 squad trying to get reinforced. Does get suppressed there.
Ready up!
And now the MP40 squad is charging forward, producing a full squad wipe there. And he can't recover those casualties. Only his own, or his team's. Can a recovery bunker recover a teammate's casualty if one person's US, one person's Wehrmacht? Or is it locked to Axis and allies, or is it just locked to team versus or enemy versus teammate? This mortar placement, this mortar unit was an excellent option. It's doing great work against these forces, and it's also not a sniper. Does use defense for the fatherland activated right now. U.S. players pushing some nice aggression along the flanks. We got another casualty being recovered from over here. And there goes the motorcycle.
Enemy unit down.
And now there's two MP40 Volks here. Needs to get some veterancy. Does recover a casualty there. And we got these riflemen now trying to flank the MG, but need some grenades. So overall, looks like a relatively solid game by the Axis player. It does get another squad wipe there.
Ready up! Porter here!
No need to say noob.
Snipers ready for action.
I mean, that's pretty much standard. You played well. Don't do trash talking. I don't like trash talkers. I mean, he's pretty much playing standard US player. Now he's getting out a sniper
Let's put some fear in.
rather than getting the mortar. The mortar was an excellent option. And I believe that did deny the grenadier. Nope, he still need another casualty. And the engineers will go down. Looks like we've got some mortars raining on in somewhere. Yep, hitting that recovery bunker. Very nice.
Losing ground out there.
Whenever we see a mortar out purposely, not through like off-map combat reinforcements, I love to see it because it's something. It's strategically built, and you rarely ever see mortars. Rifleman receiving quite a bit of fire right there.
Our
And
forces are
fully
taking
wiped.
casualties.
Oof. He's doing a good job wiping up those squads. MP40 squads just do a lot of work.
Don't think, just follow fucking orders. Got enemy troop movement.
Begin armored operations.
So he has gone for armored. He has got the motor pulse. Looks like going for a Greyhound. Has to use that for help capping pressure. Greyhounds also be very effective versus the armor car. Could be upgraded to a Puma in return, or the 50mm.
Base is under enemy fire.
Motor pools to play on anti-tank gun, which is very understandable as well. He actually has a bit of fuel stored up, so he should have enough for a Greyhound.
Krauts are grabbing our territory.
Not a whole lot of squads remaining, that's for sure. AT guns going pop out.
AT deploy.
No sticky bomb research apparently either.
We're losing ground out there. Our base is under attack.
Don't see sticky bomb research either. So yeah, this game's pretty much already over.
Fire with their armor.
The mortars have veterancy 1, very nice. You don't really see veterancy on even mortars, on US mortars. They usually die even before that point. The casualty recovery bunker has not been destroyed either. The AT gun can set up on this road line and perhaps also siege the casualty recovery bunker.
Front shifting. Krauts are grabbing territory from us.
I probably would have gone for infantry doctrine rather than armor. Rangers at this point seem useful. I don't know why. It just feels to me they feel like this is a good time for Rangers.
Get back in the fight.
Target eliminated.
That does go down. Motorcycle course does spot stuff. And probably spot them laying down a landmine as well. Greyhound is deployed, got armored skirts and an MG
Sniper killed
deployed.
in action.
And he gets counter-sniped.
Construction's done. Back in the fight. Now that's better. Upgrade complete. Krauts are pounding the hell here.
Armored car is pushing way forward. He's going to get some good hits there onto the armored car. Does get suppressed there immediately. And we actually got a full Puma, 50mm now advancing. Very, very nice. He recognized his biggest threat probably would have been a Puma, and he got out, or a Greyhound, and got out the 50mm. Good hits there, but we do got the AT gun now engaging.
Our position is under fire. Crowd infantry fire!
Getting some more good hits there on the armored car. But yep, nice little contain there. What do we see? Tank traps here, very nice, and tank traps here. Perhaps get some wire as well to help prevent stuff from walking through that.
Light mechanized here.
But yeah, this game's pretty much over.
We're all reinforced.
Crew, look alive.
Yeah, ready for another beating.
A second AT gun I sort of disagree with.
At your service. Taking rifle fire.
Weapon crew lost.
I'm not sure that's actually what he should go for. He's such in a bad position.
Speed up.
Multiple good hits there, very nice.
Yeah? Under fire. What's our plan?
We're down to 300 points.
Wait. Was he able to get a shot through the hedge? There is a bit of opening right there, potentially.
Wheels and grease.
Composition
ready
B
to go.
is in. Troops can now make sticky bombs.
Sticky bombs are now available.
Sectors being reported.
Oh, wait, that's sticky bomb on top of the motorcycle. Will that splash and kill the sniper?
Enemy unit
Nope.
down.
Put her in gear.
Engine's still damaged. 50mm is still lurking about. And he got engine damage from his own mortar.
Gassed up and good to go.
AT gun does get a good hit there. Greyhound is actually hitting the Volksgrenadiers. AT gun does go down on top of a landmine.
Hi.
And let's go and crack this hedge line in order to break through.
Take it head. Engineers get the piss pounded out of us.
Gunner killed, minor loss. AT gun still have bad angle, unable to clear out this hedge line.
Yeah? Under fire.
Greyhound does roll a miss there, and a good engine damage there by the 50mm.
Fire back at him, Mendoza.
And fully out of control, starts repairing it up right now.
Our forces are taking casualties.
Yep, that's pretty much game. Oh, Gerstenswagen.
In the compound. Base is under attack. Enemy unit down.
The lesser seen
Krauts are
version of the
going after our
Stug.
point.
Or alternate to the Stug. Did that guy sniper just get a double kill?
What are my coordinates?
I swear, there's a lot of things that seem like that's off about this replay. It feels like the automatic weapons are firing in double time as well. They feel like they're firing a little bit faster than they should be. On both sides. Unless I'm going crazy.
Down to 200 points.
Does find the landmine there, very
Germans are
nice.
pounding our base.
No, that seems about right. And that seems actually a little bit fast. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
AT squad under fire!
I started heading up the right flank as the Wehrmacht players are advancing. Does get this
Infantry
weapon
squad lost.
decrewed.
We can now support field repair.
Field repair, that's not really useful at this point. He's too far away from a Pershing
Got
or
hostiles in the
Calliope.
compound. Base is under attack.
Just too freaking close!
And there's also a machine gun bunker here and here. So yep, that's basically game. Let's just fast forward. This is pretty much game. Not a really good replay.
Armor car deployed!
Goes out for a Greyhound. Greyhound goes
Enemy
down.
unit down.
Recaptures his own AT gun and going to be in base annihilation. Yep, just not a good replay.
Our HQ is under attack. Down to
And
100
that's
people
game.
being reported.
Or it needs to take out the MG bunkers as well. Yep, not a good replay. Oh, let's go on to the next one. Oh, this is a good warm-up replay before waiting for people to come in the stream. Welcome. So, yep, not that one. Delete. So, yep, let's go for this one here. Did I cast this one already? I may have cast this one already. Oh, well. Let's see if this is a much better replay. Same map, is it not? I never know the name, the map names, even in Computers 2 when I played that game the most. So yep, Fog of War, and let's go and get started. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Dawn of War, Computers 1 replay. Spawn on the north side or the right side as the Wehrmacht player. We have Integral Swede. Spawn on the left side as the US player of Ink Root Bantol. I may have already cast this one. Oh well. Let's go ahead and get started. Wehrmacht quarters, pretty standard. We do have 2 engineers going for barracks, pretty standard. Yeah, I've already casted this one. I recognize that intro. My bad. And let's do this one. This one I know I haven't casted, because I just downloaded this one. My apologies for the couple viewers that are in the stream right now. Yeah, sometimes a little bit more prepared than this, but not so much today. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Greetings everyone, and Grade here of another Computers 1 replay. Spawn on the bottom side as the Brits player, we have Happiness. Spawn his teammate as the US player, Contador. Spawn on the north side as the Wehrmacht player, we have Sky is the Limit. And his teammate as the Wehrmacht player, we have Salo. So they play normal or abusive? Abuse. Play abuse. Abusive, okay. Are we going to see some abusive playstyle?
Capture complete, sir. Lad's looking for a fight.
Section is ready. What do you want me to do with them?
Oh, he's going to play that sort of abusive style. I think it's a bit of a grudge map.
Look sharp.
What's the fucking hurry, eh?
Infantry section is kept at the central point. Do we see a packed up HQ just yet? Nope, going for a universal carrier, a Bren carrier. Tommy's actually capturing this point as well. Maybe he let his teammates' engineers capture up those points?
Capture complete.
Engineers making war towards this building right here. Nope, it's going. Nope, yeah, he will be going in the building. Schimwagen traveling along the road. Oh, is this a tournament game? I guess it's maybe a tournament game.
Ready for capture the target.
Shimvagen driving around. Nobody's fired any bullets yet. Just some barbed wire. Maybe there's some blood cutting them. They cut themselves and spilled some blood there. But no other blood has been spilled. And now we got the combined fire of a MG42 and an MG42 mounted on a Shimvagen. Let's get some immediate suppression there on that scope rifle. Very nice. Bren carrier now advancing.
Never been in a left-hand drive.
Now we got the Bren carrier moving around the flank. Now the Bren carrier is advancing. Going to be overwhelming these pioneers relatively shortly. Scope rifles will be pushing on forward, engaging the motorcycle.
What's the word, sir?
Oh, what was that sound? Oh, I've got the headquarters truck charging on forward. Is it good? Was he trying to ram the building? I think he's trying to ram the building and knock these guys around. I've never seen somebody pull the HQ command truck like this before. He is drawing a lot of fire, that's for sure. Pioneers are moving their way forward. And now got the intersection now getting suppressed by these squads. Looks like the engine may be damaged on the HQ command truck, as these scope rifles are getting suppressed by the MG42. Lots of basic tank traps up here. We've got also the riflemen now pushing the way forward. And we've got the sniper now engaging. Bren carrier now advancing. I swear, it feels like my game's running faster than it normally does. Why is that?
Anyone see that shot?
Nope, the HQ command truck has sustained quite a bit of beating there. His teammates and engineers couldn't quickly repair it up for him, or not so quickly repair it up.
Ready for orders?
He's okay, looks like he's asking maybe repairing on the Bren carrier or on his truck, one of the two. He's been with Lieutenant now. He may not be just blowing out, not blowing out a Jeep.
What are your orders?
Riflemen skirting around the flanks over here. We do have these scope rifles pushed through this heavy cover. Very nice. Starting to repair up the HQ now with its engineers. Riflemen could advance forward to support without these scope rifles.
Equipment upgrade. Jimmy's like this.
Oh, one of the models do go down there. Bren carrier is advancing. And it is actually buttoning the vehicle. I think he's buttoning with the intersection there. One of the intersection models do go down. Yep, that's definitely the Bren gunner. Or the Bren carrier getting the button there. This Bren Shimvagen is severely wounded. Rifleman's trying to skirt around the flanks. And a lot of suppression coming out over here.
Send your message.
Scope rifles eyeing the captured left VP, or not VP, munitions point. While this is getting repaired up by his teammates, engineers. Very nice. Good teamwork. Looks like he's not going for those resources just yet. Snipers pushing the way forward, getting some good hits in. And now the Bren carrier is circling around. It's getting some good suppression on these engineers here. While this Bren carrier is advancing. Why does it feel like I'm playing the game really fast? No, that's definitely slow. It feels like all the machine guns are firing quicker than normal. I don't know why. Wehrmacht sniper has employed now, getting some hits, or we already know if it's hitting the Bren carrier earlier. But scope rifle does get forced back by them. A lot of broken or incomplete tank traps in the area. Does get that is starting to get hit here by snipers. Down south we do have the riflemen, triple riflemen pushing the way forward. Hello.
Jerry's firing on us.
Multiple snipers raining on in.
Setting up the field support.
German forces are trying
so
to
sure
secure
where
one of our
exactly.
sectors.
Schimwagen receiving some fire right there, and we do have the
Supply lines are broken.
Pioneers
We have a territory
decapturing
cut off
that
from supply.
standing point.
Jerry doesn't know his arse from his head.
Ooh, triple sniper here. I thought usually tournament rules max of two snipers. Bren Carey's making his advance. He does not fully reinforce this because he doesn't need to. Just enough to reinforce his guys. He starts losing a few snipers. And he's starting to skirt around the flanks here, getting some good drive-bys, getting some great damage in all across by these Brun guns. Bren Carrier is charging forward, getting some good damage there. Snipers are still being pursued. Schimwagen could still be hit by the Bren Carrier. He's going straight in for all of these snipers. He's in the middle of all this group. Does spot one of the snipers there. Does kill one of the snipers there. MG42 could get decrewed. MG42 does go down, but the Schimwagen does claim the kill. Kill two? I thought I just killed one. Just one. Just one he killed. Oh, landmine was detonated there. We saw it earlier. Trying to go off with some wire, unsuccessful.
There's nothing left of them. Taking fire!
He's starting to hit those tank traps with his bolt action rifle fire, which is a bit problematic because he wants to shoot other things than that.
Ready to move!
QM's just distributed supercharged rounds to the arty line.
Okay, the British player has gone for supercharged rounds, so it's gone for roar artillery. So let's switch over to the US player and see what he's going for.
Rifleman!
And now we've got these Volksgrenadier firing from this heavy, across the wire and heavy cover. Or tank traps, I should say.
Point is ours.
He killed,
Say we lock it down.
yep, he just killed one and the MG, but the MG was only decrewed, not actually fully killed. Out of does it seem like the automatic weapons are firing faster? It feels like the automatic weapons are firing faster, like I hear more bullets. It could be just me though.
Construction detail.
I just want to make sure I'm not going crazy. Whoops. Teasing more map accusations. Volksgrenadiers are sending a lot of bullets into that infantry section. And now got these forces now charging on in. May get some good hits there on that motorcycle. Motorcycles now has damage engine. We do got an MG here facing the wrong angle. As well as a recovery bunker here.
Taking casualties. Enemy unit down.
Is using the For the Fatherland here, so we'll see it's gone for the Fatherland. And that squad does, one of the Volksgrenadiers does get fully wiped. They are a Veteran C1 as well, as well Vet 1 support units. MG42 now firing.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
And we do have these intersections now getting suppressed a bit, trying to pull out some trenches. There's also a bunker here that's probably going to be a repair bunker? Can't be another casualty recovery bunker. So having two, ooh, good hit there by the 25-pounder. Going for two casualty recovery bunkers is actually not inherently half bad. And it makes it so the opponent really has to work at killing all those, what's it called? Kill all of those medics. Two snipers onto the resident marksman. Doesn't get the wipe there. Rifleman falling on back. This thing Stu? Stu has been deployed.
Armored company on fast deployment.
How do you know he was deployed on
Losing
Stu?
ground out there.
He did not go for Royal Commandos.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Does miss observation post. And there's a landmine here.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
Grenadiers and Volksgrenadier are behind this cover. We do have a, I think, off-map Hauser shoot. Yep, off-map Hauser shoot. No, that's actually officer artillery. Because he's gone for armor doctrine. Armor doctrine. But this entire force is going to be suppressed thanks to these MG42s he had in the region.
Composition B is
What
in.
the heck's up?
Troops
Was there a
inbound
creeping
external
barrage,
lines.
actually? Riflemen now making their advance. We do have these riflemen
Enemy
making advance.
unit down.
Wipes out a pioneer. Two shoes are moving out the way forward, trying to engage these forces. We do got these bar riflemen getting suppressed and pinned. And he does find a landmine over here. Riflemen start to make their advance. Two stews annihilates those riflemen.
God damn it! We got enemy troop movement!
And he could potentially get some more hits on these guys. Engineer's getting hit. Does throw a sticky bomb out. May
Enemy
get a
unit
snare.
down.
And does get a damaged engine there. So yep, those forces now falling on back. He do have a casualty clearing station from the Brit. Right here. Intersection making their advance. There's a Vet-2 Flamer engineer inside the garrison. And he has deployed out his second recovery bunker. This one actually was destroyed. You also have an MG bunker here as well. M10 makes an advance. M10 does roll a miss. Panzerfaust does come forward. No, we've got double Panzerschreck stormtroopers. Pack 38 trying to get a hit there. Is a little bit wounded. Those out some tank traps there, tying him up, and there goes the
Down one
M10.
tank destroyer. We have a secured sector under attack.
Yep, they identify which one had the pack, which one does not. But this pack is still in the region. And stormtroopers with two Panzerschreck is still
They're
quite
hitting
deadly.
one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
We do have this fuel point getting hit. And now we do have an M10 now deployed out on the field.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
He's starting to charge on forward. But there's a MG42 here to suppress this group. We may see a bundle grenade. We do see a bundle grenade.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements.
Good damage there.
Trying to take our
They
territory.
got some friend carriers, Brens
Enemy
here.
unit down.
Oh, and does take out the the Schimwagen. On the left side, we have these riflemen making their advance. Well, who's he? A Pershing or Calliope first? I always forget which side is the repair, which side is the Allied
Fuel
war
point is
machine.
being seized.
Good hits there.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
I think he is using the Captain Abuse bug because they're sprinting everywhere. Did that lieutenant just go down? Yep, the lieutenant just went down. And we do have a 70-pounder right here. Is out of range of the MG bunker, and Shoes here can still do some serious work. Registry one of the Stews. And we do know this, what? One player has gone defensive. The other player has gone for Blitzkrieg. Let's keep the defensive player active, just in case we hear the audio line for Pack 43s. Creeping barrage raining on in. These forces get immediately suppressed by the MG42. And we have an M10 here engaging the Stu. There's 2 squads of stormtroopers here. That's enough to one-shot the M10. Does fall away from the Stu because it's a very deadly unit. Roll some misses here. We've got some riflemen charge on forward. Forces back the Pioneers. Pioneers with the Minesweepers will escape on out of there. On the left side, we've got these riflemen now charging forward, getting some good damage there onto these forces. We've got a great hit there by our Stu. And we've got these forces now pushing their way forward. Escalate the assault phase has been completed. I also starting to drop some frame rates for some odd reason. I swear, there's something that's speeding up my game. It feels like everything's just going a little bit fast. Once this replay's done, I'm going to double check my settings. Let's get some good hits there with the Stus. And you also have still playing the MG42 to help suppress this area. Trying to go for a 17-pounder right here. He's target. He is targeting towards the engineers. Hits those slit trenched units. M10's makes his way forward. There's a second M10 here. And 17-pounder has been completed. Getting a good hit there, hitting these slit trenches. Take a bit of time to get rid of them. And escalate the battle phase. Okay, so it's not going to go for any Pack 43s or Flak 88s. He may manage for some Panthers. Good hits there. We do got another we do have a half-track to go on the field. Like we're going for Warframen. And it gets crushed there on the sniper and on the stormtroopers, down to one last model on the stormtrooper, dropping a Panzerschreck. Riflemen are charging forward.
Defended the fatherland until death.
And that MG42 fully goes down. Here comes another creeping barrage, getting some good hits there across the line. Pack gun does get decrewed. And getting some good hits there onto the rifleman, or not just yet, actually. Another one of those guys had picked up a Panzerschreck. Good hit there, does drop a bar there. And he will save the pack gun from going down. Pretty far from it actually going down. We'll be recruiting with the Volks Grenadiers. Infantry trying to make their advance. There are 2 Stus here. They're at efficiency 3. And thanks to suppression of the MG42, they get suppressed pretty quickly. Need some help. Scouts with the storms. Haven't seen them around lately. Well, then again, he did crush them. Warframen raining on in, largely missing. Hit everywhere but where he was aiming at.
Volks Grenadiers, we're taking fire!
And we got 2 snipers here. Starting to clean out this trench. And good hit there onto the stew. There is an officer in this trench as well. US sniper did fire, killing off one of the snipers. And takes out a medic right there. Scope rifles are falling on back. Over here we do have the minesweepers do find this landmine here. There are a pair of Wehrmacht landmines here, and stormtroopers trying to camouflage forward. They will find their way forward over here. There's 3 M10s here.
Unit lost. They defended the fatherland until the death.
May have lost a pioneer squad. It's trying to engage these riflemen here, but here comes the M10s. There are 4 M10s now charge on forward. Does find a landmine there. Allied war machine has been activated. We do got a sniper also engaging. 2 of them had their engines damaged. The stew will likely go down. Pack 30 on the high ground engaging as well. Where did those stormtroopers go? Looks like they've fallen back. Global repairs haven't activated. Looks like the Allied war machine will likely wear off before any of them goes down.
Unit has died a hero.
He's charging on forward, trying to get this kill in the Stug. 4 casualties have been recovered in this casualty recovery bunker. Haven't been able to get any of these M10s killed. One of them are quite wounded, the other one is all partially wounded. Ooh. Does hop inside the bunker at the last moment, but jumps out and gets crushed. These M10s just go on a warpath. Warfman needs to stay out of there. This one has an damaged engine. Does get its engine recovered there.
Cowards attack our forward base.
And oh wait, no, that's one of the allies. That shouldn't be. He's probably backed out. He probably actually did lag out a bit. Patrick's now making the way forward, trying to deal with these forces. Yeah, that's the US player, right? Was this lagged out a bit? Has M10s now engaging.
Sniper's got it zeroed
I'm not exactly sure what happened there. He may have just disconnected. Can't say for sure other than that. Because now he's starting to lose his
Hold the initiative. At this rate,
Greyhounds.
we'll be taking Berlin by Christmas.
And the other person now backed out of the game. Or they lagged out, or... The other player has not been taken over by an AI yet.
One tank destroyer. Calliope rocket battery available.
Okay, now he's been taken over by AI. Well, was that a drop hack, or was that just lagging out?
Enemy unit down.
Grenadiers trying to engage these forces. We're seeing quite a bit of stew hits there. Now here's some officer artillery raining on in.
Engineers reporting. We got our flamethrower. Time to pour
Grenades have arrived.
Warfman's running on in somewhere. Maybe over here?
Sniper!
Yep. Good hits there. Need to use these med bunker for healing.
Flamethrowers here. Come on, gear up.
Casualties being reported.
I'm just taking a look at all the HQ, all the buildings in the back line. A lot of buildings, that's for sure. Firefly being supported out by a command tank. with the US player now controlled by an AI, who knows what's going to do. He's right now deploying out a Sherman tank.
It's time to shred some crowds.
So I wonder what exactly happened. Some of these carcasses actually, nope, getting hit by the Tiger tank. I think it's going to be cleaned up. But we've got a Vet 3 Tiger tank with a shooter support. Somehow the garrison's still up. And the garrison does go down there. Firefly is starting to move on forward. We've got triple capture in favor of the Allies.
NCO's reporting
Which
they've
one of them
destroyed
is
the
an
German
AI?
target.
But fighting against Tiger tanks, I think it's going to be really hard to fight with an AI ally. Warfman raining on in, casualty clearing station, or something got wiped out right there. Multiple Pancreas onto the Firefly. And we've got the Blitzkrieg assault, does take out the Firefly there. And we've got the command tank going down as well. Yep. Greyhound's trying to push on the way in, and man, they replays in there. So I think he surrendered to seeing he can't really fight with an AI. Well, that's the end of that replay. I don't know why. It feels like my game's going fast, unless I'm going crazy. I know I don't need to change this. Well, new set of headsets. Oh well. Clear that one out. Already did this one. So let's go ahead and do this one. Yep, let's go ahead. Oh, a whisper. Oh, either way. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. It's on the right side as the US player getting out 3 engineer opener. With 4 engineer opener, we have Contador. Spawning as an opponent as the Wehrmacht player, we have Salo. Wehrmacht quarters now being built. Very standard. No extra pioneer, so it's going to be a quadruple engineer opener versus 2 pioneers into a Wehrmacht quarter.
We're here to fight for the good folks back home. Engineers, all good.
I heard on enough battle chatter. It's clearly it's meant for the be feeling the Allied war machine, right?
Repair detail ready for action.
Oh, going out with mass capturing of points. We do now have a late barracks going to be deployed on out, so quadruple engineer opener into barracks. Shimvagens pushes his way forward.
Point is ours once they lock it down. Construction detail, our work is done here. Point is ours once they lock it down.
Shimvagens making his way forward.
Engineers ready.
Good damage onto those engineers. Making a full squad wipe here. It's sustaining quite a bit of damage.
Engineers taking fire. Rifle squad deployed.
Shimvagen rolling around. Is going to get some repairs up. Didn't get the squad wipe earlier, but he is deploying out a rifleman now.
Munitions point is ours.
Engineers, pay attention.
And we've got the munitions points now being captured. Not going for the central VP just yet.
Taking hits.
And we've got the Schimwagen now seeing a bit of fire there. MG42 eyeing to capture that fuel point. And we do have these engineers potentially get caught up by the Schimwagen again.
Listen up.
Nope, don't see any hits just yet.
What's our plan?
And we've got the engineers receive quite a bit of damage, or a little bit of damage there, not quite a bit. And we've got another fresh rifleman squad, so there's 2 riflemen out in the field, and with the number of engineers on the field, there's a lot of capping pressure for the US player. It's nice to get the southern points as well.
Engineers engaging the enemy.
Going for a flamer on this squad now, and this one does
Rifle squad.
receive a sniper, does find a sniper there.
Engineers good to go.
Engineers charging forward, this one is with the flamer.
Taking heat. Gear up.
Does get some flamer bursts off there now. Does lose a model there. Trying to charge on forward. Trying to get the kill there on the Schimwagen.
Got crowds moving in our position.
Engine 42 does suppress the rifleman, and this one does fall back in time. Engine 42 is falling on back. Schimwagen's down half health, while the riflemen are still currently suppressed. And solid inside, we've got this Pioneer here spotting for the sniper. Just 1 kill still.
Cover me. Engineers getting the piss pounded out of us.
We're
Pioneers-
losing a munitions point.
Engineers ready.
May get hit by that engineer. Wehrmacht sniper does get a good hit there. Supply yard going on down. And we do have the Volksgrenadier right here. Pioneers repairing up the Schimwagen.
That's it. Construction.
Oh! And finds a landmine.
People.
Listen up, squad.
That's it. Construction finished.
1 observation post has been built.
Rifle squad has contact.
And that rifleman squad will
Front
fall
shifting.
back.
Krauts are grabbing territory from us.
While the Schimwagen here is pushing on the fleet forward, trying to bully around these riflemen, trying to stop the capture. Does briefly stop it right there.
Construction detail. Work is done here.
And will briefly stop the capture there, and does stop the capture. Schimwagen may actually run it down and get the kill there. Very nice. That light cover, however, ruined its mobility.
Fire.
And I'm not so sure how it's moving around. It
Infantry
does
squad
stick it out
lost.
there. A little bit closer than it should have.
Rapid deployment is a go. Initiate oversupply.
Rapid deployment. I always forget.
Our fuel point is being
That's
taken by the enemy.
Infantry, or was that the armor? I think that's armor. I always get those two similar abilities mixed up, but I believe that is armor. We do have the 4 pioneers or engineers rushing way forward. The 9th Super Squad has 1 machine gun between the 2 of them, or submachine gun. So that's simply not enough DACA. Over here, the Wehrmacht player does not. We don't know what doctrine he's gone for just yet.
Do it. Seize the fuel once I'm not looking.
There is a bunch of anti-tank traps from the Wehrmacht player. And the Pioneer Squad will be forced on back relatively shortly. Flamer
losing
Squad
territory.
severely wounded. Retreats back all the squads. It's got to be a misclick there. MG42 and Schimwagen now engaging these riflemen. Greyhound hasn't fallen out. Eyeing the gun down the stuff. Looks like you've had to receive a Panzerfaust. And you've got the Grenadiers now sort of making a soft, or just trying to run away from this 50 cal and 37mm. Snipers, however, may get spotted. Both of them get spotted there.
Taking fire!
Let's see.
Mine detectors
No
ahead.
landmines on the retreat path. He could go offensive, but I don't think he has enough command points for the base MGs, and I don't think that would be any sort of effect versus the Greyhound. Try to go for a landmine there, but doesn't need to.
Gun crew, ready?
Greyhound. Another Greyhound's being deployed. Hopefully he's...
Schwimmwagen taking damage.
Let's see. Has gone for armor skirts. Hasn't gone for the 50 cal just yet.
We are being destroyed by enemy armor!
And looks like the shot did a whiff there. Does get a good hit there on the Schimwagen. This Greyhound's still getting repaired on up. We do got Pack 38 deployed on out. Gets a good hit there onto the Greyhound. Multiple good hits.
Repairs complete!
We built it according to plans.
This Greyhound's still roaming around. We do have these tank traps still here. He has to deploy out some landmines here. So that could be quite useful. Over here, the Schimwagen Grenadier is still advancing. Got the MG42 could hop inside the church or go to this heavy cover right here. Pioneers of Minesweepers do fall back.
Like tin cans now.
And we do have the Greyhound here getting repaired. Much needed repairs.
Mortar reporting.
Mortar ready!
Grenade Warfare deployed. You actually don't see the mortar all too much, and there's no MG or AT gun at the moment, so why do you get out a mortar?
MP ready.
Munitions point secured. And this mortar is an interesting option. AT gun does get a good hit there on the Greyhound. And over here we do got the Panzerschreck and Volksgrenadiers advancing.
They're fucking shooting at us!
And this Greyhound here will be pursuing this Pioneer all the way back home. Should be able to get the kill on it, no problem.
Base is under attack. We have lost a unit.
He does take out that Pioneer there. Just going to stay back at home. Does bring back the Panzerschreck. We're going to need to get inside and hop inside the building. Panzerschreck still trying to get a line of sight. And fires, rolls a miss. Not really doing all too great, honestly.
Cover his position!
Maschinengewehr ready!
Panzerschreck still derping
Base is
around a
taking
bit.
Fire.
Decided to do a full retreat there. Tried to get some more reinforcements.
Order, sir!
Fires a Panzerschreck. Does get a hit there.
Listen up, men!
Up north, we got the snipers and Schimwagen pointing the way forward. We got these engineers here, knocking them around. Very nice. And also body blocking them a bit. Grenadier still alive. Greyhound still alive. And we've got an engineer here for repairs. Though there are these tank traps there, none right here.
Sniper reporting.
And we've got another Wehrmacht sniper. So there are 3 Wehrmacht snipers deployed out, which is
mortar here.
The mortar is a more confusing option to me. He doesn't really have a front line for it, nor does he need to hit weapon teams of his opponent. So why do you get the mortar?
Let the armor
One
come.
of this.
Looks like he has a second Panzerschreck on the squad, so now there's two Panzerschrecks. But he's not a Stormtrooper, so he can't exactly camouflage. And there's two Greyhounds here, but there is a landmine here which could do some work.
We have gained the momentum on the field.
Was that Schimwagen will draw some fire. There's a third Greyhound now deployed. It's going to be... That's going to be very effective versus snipers, that's for sure. His opponent has one AT gun, two Panzerschrecks. That's it. Against three Greyhounds, that's going to be a bit of a tall order. Mortar does come on in. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Takes out a full engineering unit, I believe. Charging on in. May see a Panzerfaust there. Pack 38 rolls a miss. Panzerfaust does connect. Pack 38 does hit there. And that one does have good angle there. There is a landmine there, but that is a Wehrmacht, not Wehrmacht, a US landmine.
We fixed her up good.
He has an observation post actually was built there. Interesting.
Tell us who to shoot.
Carry on, your fallen brother's struggle.
Greyhound still looming around. We could use these squads for capturing these sectors in this area. And we do have a mine. He does find a landmine, that's for sure. And getting this cutoff point is actually quite important because, of course, it is a cutoff point. This point has been decaptured. Greyhound charging on forward. Pack 38 does get a good hit there. Does drop two of the models there. Pack 38 gets another hit there. He doesn't have access to a Panzerfaust since the Volksgrenadier has fallen away. And you do have the global repairs being activated now. One Panzerschreck miss, two Panzerschreck miss. And good hits there on the Grenadiers. Got Vet 1 light vehicles. You may be going out for a Puma of the 50mm at the current rate. Assault phase has been complete. But yeah, the light vehicle efficiency also affects the pack guns. Gunner killed there. And he does circle around. The Greyhounds are being very, very problematic for him. Schimwagen trying to body block some of these Greyhounds. This one does receive a hit. Pack gun does go down. And now there's a Vet 2 Greyhound there. Let's see, 3 snipers still alive. All of them Infantry 1, Vet 1 Volksgrenadiers, Vet 1 regular Grenadiers,
Go, Achtung.
Vet 1 Mortar. Unusual option, that is. And it looks like the AT gun is being hit by the Greyhound.
Pack 38, ready. Clear.
Fresh Pack 38 deployed.
Look out!
Oops, camera went crazy. And there is a Wehrmacht landmine right there. I'm not sure if it's actually complete, but I believe it's complete. No wipe there on the on that and on that engineer. Panzerschreck's trying to find another shot. No, they do not.
Catching rifle fire here!
And good hits there onto that Pioneer.
Shit! To the last fucking man! Being engaged by heavy armor!
Pioneer, of course, easily gets forced back, and we've got the next battle phase. He's going for a Panzer IV or an Ostwind. Panthers are probably a bit overkill against Greyhounds, but how many Greyhounds is that? Okay, that's a Sherman Crocodile. So do we have a Sherman Crocodile now deployed out in the field? He can deploy up Dozer Blades to clear out these obstacles. Greyhound going deep.
Yes, under enemy fire.
Pantrax Squad is here.
Heavy armor attack! Squad is under fire!
And good hit there. Play with foam? I'm not so sure what you mean. We do get the Greyhound. Seeing a bit of damage there. And now we do have the mines here being swept. Oh! But the sniper's trying to say, don't sweep the mines. Of course, they're trying to stuff away, but the Greyhound's a very mobile unit. Good hit there. Pack 38 engaging the M8. Rolls a miss there. Greyhounds all advancing in. Sherman tank pushing its way forward. Sherman Crocodile. Could perhaps hit that AT gun. Does have global repairs that are being activated.
Full squad is down.
And the Pack 38 does get decrewed there. While this Sherman tank has received quite a bit of beating here. Hasn't got any. Okay, now the flame burst is starting to come on in.
Squad under fire! It's a flamethrower tank! Anti-tank crew down one man!
A little bit more than down one man.
The enemy has 300 points.
Still a whole bunch of Greyhounds out in the field, just swarming around.
Ready to
Pantrax
fight back
Squad's
the
going to be a
Yankees.
bit... What has he even... He's finally got another Pack 38. What is he going for? What has he been going for? It feels like he's just not trying to counter his opponent.
Anti-tank squad is going under attack! Squad is under fire!
Listen up!
Pantrax Squad does receive some hits there.
Do you want us to disengage?
Let's just start to hit this one here. We may see Panzerfaust or something, more than just Panzertrex. Mortar team does receive a hit there. Does get a hit there. Global repairs have been activated, which is going to be useful also for the Crocodile as well. Panzerfaust does connect, and we do have the AT guns now sitting on up. Starting to burn out their enemy squads. Now we've got the line of light armor coming on in, or light vehicles.
We have lost him.
AT gun will get decrewed. Mortar team has been decrewed as well.
The party's in the fire now!
Still no Panzer Command.
Tell us who to shoot!
Just recruited the AT gun.
Advances.
But overall, it doesn't feel like the Wehrmacht player is not even trying to counter his opponent. We've got a regular Sherman taking out coming on out. Good hit there. Multiple good hits there.
We can now unleash our propaganda war.
Let's get on for Terror Doctrine. We may see a pair of Panzertrex under the Crocodile. Yes, we do. One of them hits. I don't think even the other one hits. I don't think it was enough to kill it.
Can't aim! It's too loud! Damn it! Man down!
Found that landmine we saw him plant earlier. A lot of this light armor starting to be repaired up. It's a bit more than just light armor. Heavy armor as well, or medium armor.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
And we got the rifleman here, capturing up the munitions point. More landmines being deployed, very nice.
Jawohl, mein Herr.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
This cutoff point that cuts off the munitions point is being resecured. He does have the munitions observation post still alive, so if he gets this one back in the supply, he gets all that income. But he does have a lot of munitions stored up, that's for sure. Here comes all the Greyhounds. Now Sparta Sherman tank he now knows about. Pantrax Zeus fired, but they split the fire. Gunner killed on that one. Global repairs have been activated. Rear armor hits there, so he has to play out a second Pantrax squad. One has one Pantrax at the moment.
The unit has died. Lower gash.
Multiple. There was a bounce there on top of that Sherman tank, Sherman Crocodile. And now this double Pantrax squad is getting focused down. Needs to retreat back relatively soon. Does take up the Sherman Crocodile. Does drop a Pantrax there. And is going to hop inside that building with the other squad. And takes out the Sherman tank there. I didn't realize how low on health that was. So 2 Shermans go down, leaving just the Greyhounds. He's going to be pursuing this guy back home. Oh, Propaganda War is utilized. And have basically spends the rest of his munitions. Pack 38, fresh one. There's that. Looks like the Sherman tank actually found the landmine earlier. This landmine's still alive. Looks like maybe hunting down some of these engineers. There's actually some good targets here. Actually, this one stay low. There's two mans.
Sniper König here.
And that one does not get spotted there. Finds the landmine, 2 destroyed engines.
Grabbing a base.
He's able to kill.
Defend the fatherland until death.
Oh! That
Forward
was
supply lines are broken.
2 snipers from 1 landmine. And that other sniper does get gunned down. So there goes all the snipers. Yep, all snipers are now dead.
Cowards attack our forward base.
I don't know why, but it seems like I always see snipers go down by landmines, of all things. Pushing out on the field, finding this Pioneer squad.
Another replacement.
There are 2 decaptured pack guns here.
Support.
He can recapture one of them.
Crew, ready?
We're losing a sector.
Do you need any construction?
1-man Pioneer going to capture up some points.
Pioneer squad at full complement. Prepare for duty.
$50-50? It's going to die.
They defended the fatherland until death.
Yep. Pershings make his way forward.
Jawohl. Order, sir.
Trying to capture those points. We do have these 2
Yankees.
We have those 2 Pantrax squads. And they only have 2 Pantrax among them. So he did drop one of them, so now he's down just a single Pantrax squad. There is a landmine here that could be quite deadly. There is an engineer, however, to repair up the damage. Plus, there's always global repairs since he's armored action. Minesweeper squad will find the Pershing.
We are losing ground.
Victory point. Enemy is counter.
And we got these Greyhounds now advancing, get some good damage there onto these Grenadiers. Pantrax both roll a miss.
Taking heavy fire!
2 good hits there. Second Pantrax squad is being deployed. That one does fall back. And now it's a squad of 2 Pantrax.
Cowards attack our forward
Oh,
base.
and I think when he missed, he actually killed off that landmine. Greyhounds, global repairs have been activated. They're all veteran C2. Good hits there. That engineer squad's the one that found that dropped Panzerschreck. Now we've got the Pershing now sieging the base.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Trying to repair up, reinforce these Grenadiers. So now he has 3 Panzerschrecks now ready to fire. 1, 2, 3. 2 bounces, 1 pen. Does take out the MG bunker. Pack 38 does pitch some shots as well.
Pack 38, ready.
Our opponent has 200 points.
There are 2 snipers redeployed.
We're losing territory.
These replacements are the caca.
Language, buddy.
Sniper ready to engage.
There are... Both these engineers have all 3 models. Does get 2 kills there. Very nice. Minesweeper does fall back. He's going to keep the other one nearby just to hold and capture the point. So going to take another couple more casualties. Or just at least 1. Greyhounds have been repaired. Pack 38's. This one needs to rotate its gun around. There's no more Wehrmacht landmines on the ground I can see.
Panzerschrecks equipped.
And we've got these Greyhounds now pushing the way forward. Does receive a good hit there.
We are finished building.
And we do have some landmines being deployed on out. Does find a landmine there, very nice. And we've got these Panzerschrecks trying to make their way forward. The squad is the 2 Panzerschreck squad. Ezra is going to hop inside the church. Sounds like a great building because there's riflemen fired here.
Attack our forward base.
And he did use propaganda war to force back both of those riflemen. Pershing getting repaired.
Line detection team ready.
Pioneers, of course, can spot up the Pershing if it starts advancing. But looks like he's going to just try to hold on to these 2. This VP's not actually captured just yet. The Axis player does have a good VP advantage. AT guns set on up, trying to siege down some of these units. And we do have the pack guns slowly advancing. Volksgrenadiers also here to spot for them and prevent them from getting overrun. Looks like we've got 2 riflemen, 3 rifleman squads being deployed right there. Got 4 engineers here. And the engineers going to be charging forward, trying to engage those Volksgrenadiers. Pershing trying to hit some of these squads. There is the single oh, that's a double Panzerschreck squad and a Pack 38 here. Does get a good hit there on the MG42, and the Flaming squad is going to be burning that Pack 43. Not Pack 43, Pack 38. Greyhounds overran these AT guns here, and the riflemen are engaging these Volksgrenadiers. The Volksgrenadiers are one that does get wiped. Another squad will get wiped. He looks like he's letting them hang out to dry. AT gun does get decrewed there, and that 1 Greyhound finally goes down. Lots of model drops there, including a Panzerschreck drop.
The enemy advances.
So he did just give us the opponent a free Panzerschreck.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Pershing, however, was not in that fight there. Could have got some good hits there.
We have territory out of supply.
And we got a King Tiger now deployed on the field.
Supply lines are broken.
Sniper will be self forward, will spot the Pershing. Pershing's actually just ready to engage anything that comes out that road, but not expecting a King Tiger. He does know his opponent has gone for
been cut off.
terror doctrine with a propaganda war. Pershing's making his ways forward. Good hit there. We got a machine gun Flint deployed. Pack 38 captured. Pack 38 is also sieging the King Tiger. Sniper's trying to push forward, trying to get some good hits there. Global repairs have been activated. Pershing will be repaired slowly, and the Pioneers will be overwhelmed. Rolls and miss there with the King Tiger. Also, another machine gun emplacement here. This squad does have a Panzerschreck. He does hop inside the church. And it looks like he may be out of range. Greyhound's trying to move, go around the edge. But we'll find these Panzerschreck squads.
I'm taking fire!
Machine gun placement will go down. Greyhound's eyeing to engage these grenadiers. You may not know those snipers are right there at the moment. And the Pershing is almost fully repaired. On the right side, we've got these Pioneers. They are falling on back.
Taking fire!
He does get 2 kills on that engineer. He may not realize it's down to 1 model. It sounded like 1 shot. And captured AT gun does go down. Pershing does receive a pen there by the King Tiger. And this Pack 38 could be reclaimed by one of the engineers, but will lose the entire squad. Rifleman charging forward. Propaganda war was utilized to save his sniper. Triple capture in favor of the allies, so he's shrinking the VP disparity quite quickly. Good hit there on the Greyhound. 1 more shot there and it's down. Does use global repairs. It does get out of range and does roll a miss right there as well. Looks like he's hunting down that Panzerschreck squad.
Our base is under attack. Defended the fatherland.
And that Grenadier squad fully goes down.
We have 300 points left.
Both Greyhounds are now fully repaired. Pershing is a little bit wounded. Looks like he's going to be leaving the base now. There are some engineers here for repairs if needed. No landmine on their tree path either. Pershing does receive some hits there. All those machine gun placements should be cleaned up by the King Tiger relatively soon. Snipers are getting some hits there, hitting some of the Flamer engineers. They've got regular Sherman Tank now charging on forward. Will potentially get some rear armored hits there. Panzerschreck, however, does connect on forward. Got a grenade into the garrison. And the Sherman Tank will go down to the Panzerschreck. Greyhounds does find a landmine there. I guess there was a landmine there, I just didn't see it. King Tiger's trying to make his advance, but there's nothing left for him to shoot at. Everything gets retreated back. We may see some landmines, but I don't see any landmines anywhere. But then again, my eyes for spawning landmines is not exactly great.
Munitions point captured.
AT-gun does capture the munitions point.
MG here.
There's some heavy cover around here from the utilize as well. Pastor uses this little post here. Riflemen making their advance. They may run this MG42. He's trying to solve retreat away. There's that double Panzer squad anyways.
What now?
King Tiger not fully repaired, and Pershing is fully repaired.
The army's killing us here!
King Tiger does get a good hit there on the Pershing. First strike, always nice to have.
Sniper, under fire! Behind! What
Does roll some misses there as the sniper still firing away.
We have 200 points.
200 points is not a whole lot, though they're now pretty much even.
They have my position!
And
Take fire!
now they're
Unit
even.
has died in the
Well, the snipers do go down to the Greyhound. Very nice. Pack 38 gains some good hits there as the MG42. Pantrick does get a good hit. Global repairs have been activated. Does find another Pantrick shot there. Needs another. Now 2 more Pantrick shots there. The global repairs are being a bit too quick. Rolls and miss there. Yet that global repair just allowed him to tank everything. Vet 3 and that Grenadier squad's likely go down. We got damage into there on the King Tiger. Hellcat gains some good side armor hits.
They're shooting at us!
Pershing being fully repaired. That Greyhound may go down. Nope, doesn't get the shot off. King Tiger may just want to back off, get some repairs. How many pioneers does he have? Just the one.
Any construction?
We're just going to capture the munitions point.
Gun loaded and ready, my men.
Roll some bounces there, but got some good damage in. A lot of good damage in.
Grenadier squad at full complement.
And that vision range is actually quite good. Engineers way over here. Not doing anything of much. Could go around capturing some points. The Pershing, the Hellcat are going to receive some much necessary repairs.
Rogue squad here.
Folks Grenadier have some deployed.
Pioneers reporting for duty. Prepare for duty. The munitions point is ours. Pioneers here.
Finding some good points to capture.
Das Reich. Campaign initiated.
So now you can deploy out Firestorm and Inspired Assault. Spamming pack, spamming snipers. I mean, packs are somewhat understandable. Snipers, I don't like.
Sniper critic here.
I mean, he's deploying out a lot of Greyhounds. Might as well deploy out a bunch of packs and engage the Greyhounds. So the US player just content just repairing up his forces. We got 2 Hellcats here, 1 Greyhound, 1 Pershing. Pershing's at no levels of veterancy, looks like. Hellcat. Sniper does spot this entire force here. Very, very nice. Pack 38 does get a shot off there.
Heavy resistance!
Allied order machine has been activated. Does take a good shot there on the Pack 38, decrewing it. Main gun destroyed. Don't hit the one that has the main gun destroyed, but of course global repairs could also be problematic. King Tiger down to his last leg. Lots of damage there. Does get the kill there on the Hellcat. Pershing won't be replaced if it gets destroyed.
They have lost me.
Does take it out that King Tiger with the captured Panzerek, and there goes the Pershing as well. So he does recover the 2 Hellcats, but not the Pershing.
They're shooting at us! Empty, under fire!
Engineers are advancing. Has 5 engineers.
Position under attack!
And it's getting some great damage there onto that pack gun. Ooh, direct hit there on the gun, destroying it. Patrick Squad could just start being attack order onto those support weapons who can destroy them. Pack 38 set on up, trying to engage these forces.
We're losing territory.
And looks is now starting to destroy some of these support weapons. Very nice. Fresh Wehrmacht sniper.
Volk squad is down.
Folk squad's down.
What do you need?
One of them is a support weapon. That may have been just a support weapon. Sniper is just being rawly on forward. Make it gun down there. Greyhound advancing. This is a Vet 3 Greyhound, supported by the 2 replaced Hellcats. A good hit there onto the Greyhound. Well, these Grenadiers are seeing quite a bit of fire now. And he's deploying out a landmine right there. He deployed out a landmine right there. It could be very, very deadly. Pershing has been redeployed. If that's well, the squad's withdrawal, a patch code will get a squad wiper too. Volk's Grenadiers go down. That or maybe goes down now. Nope, misses the landmine. Hellcat does go down. One of the squads could go down to that landmine. No.
They defended the fatherland until the death.
Fuck it up.
And it looks like he has cast some GG.
Jawohl, mein Herr.
Couple drop Panzereks there as well. Global repair is being activated because he doesn't have any engineers up in the front line. Speaking about engineers in the front line, both the Pioneers and engineers engage each other, but looks like the Pioneers are just going to be burned alive.
Attack.
Did he fully go AFK?
We're losing territory. The unit has died in battle.
That Hellcat's getting some great splash damage there. By the way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching and signing off. But yep, that's the end of that replay. I'm not so sure what you're saying. Knobs Artilleria? Nope, either way, this replay is now done. Yeah, I can cast this one. Two of the same players. Perhaps on different days, I'm not exactly sure. Since he has did a bit of a name change as well. And here we are. Greetings everyone, Angrade here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. It's on the north side as the US player. We have Katator, aka Atomatoma. Atomatoma. I still have no idea how to pronounce that. It's on the south side as the Wehrmacht player. We have Salo. Well, last game we just cast, he had a pair of snipers going down to a landmine. Single landmine. But not really much you could do for that, other than have minesweepers out everywhere and escorting everything, which that's not exactly feasible.
Engineers in the field.
Or a landmine.
Barracks complete, as ordered.
Pioneers are going around capturing some points. Looks like being a bit more aggressive, perhaps hiding from this viewpoint.
Munitions depot is ours!
Oh, looks like he's going to be falling on back. Trying to, if he's whoever captures gets gunned down, basically.
We've got the point!
Over here, these points start being captured on up.
Able Company has the point! Engineers, taking heat! Squad!
Engineers eyeing for this heavy cover. This munition point is not in supply at the moment, so he has to capture up this strategic point in order to get it into supply.
Left element on the hustle!
Over here, we've got the engineers capture the fuel point.
Engineers!
And now we've got the engineers sort of soft retreating away. And they will be getting inside the garrison.
Capture complete. The point is Army now. Rifle squad has the objective. Lads must be napping. We took the point. No contact.
Engineers are just trying to dodge around this garrison. No tank traps here, no wire, no sandbags to deny the movement.
Rifles,
Riflemen will get some good hits there onto the Schimwagen. As these engineers go around catching up some points.
Our front lines
Fresh
are
squad of
collapsing.
riflemen. Schimwagen's making its way forward. And overall, the right side of the map has largely been captured by the US player, while these points are starting to be captured by the Wehrmacht player. MG42 is set on up. Good suppression there on coming out that rifleman. He has forced back the rifleman squad entirely.
Way to go, engineers. We hold the point. Rifle squad has the objective.
Overall, pretty passive game. Both sides just capturing points, exchanging land. Nothing too crazy. Fresh rifleman squad being deployed out, so he's going to get out 3 riflemen, 3 engineers.
Rifle squad on point.
And Schimwagen's going to be patrolling around. Does deploy out some tank traps here, trying to deny the lateral movement.
Krauts are grabbing our territory.
He could start entrenching this side of the map in order to prevent it from going down. That maybe wonders why he maybe deployed out those tank traps, so it doesn't get flanked there by vehicles. There's also play out some wire there. Looks like he's going to be could go ahead and cut the wire though. But there's only one VP on the left side. Does fully retreat back with that squad. Flamer's going to get inside this garrison.
The Huns are taking our territory.
And this rifleman squad is engaging these units at long range, and their rifleman squad behind the heavy cover should be able to win out no problem. That looks like he's largely just missing while the rifleman squad is receiving a lot of hits.
Maggots want to live forever. Finish construction.
And they're all firing, so getting bad luck there. Because it looks like they didn't take any sort of damage.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
We got a full combat load.
Supply yards being secure. Down south, we do have the MG rotating on over. Pioneers falling on back. You may be eyeing for the Wehrmacht quarters or for the Kriegsbarracks. It's about that timing. Yep, Kriegsberg. So likely to see a pack gun or grenadiers.
Ready, rifleman!
Do you have a supply yard over here?
We got our flamethrower!
Rifleman still inside that garrison. Engineers still in this garrison as well. So the US player is playing a bit passive. It's so far the map is very even, just not in the direction that people usually expect it.
Engineer Corps!
Two flamer engineers, maybe demolition charges behind the wall. They put demolition charge right here. Stupid idea, but may work.
That's a ball game. Construction finished. We're ready to move in. Just give the order.
Ammunition points is secured. Let's just go and charge on forward with the engineers. I think he's trying to do some sort of reconnaissance. He does spot the Kriegs barracks. There is still this MG42 here, so he won't be able to go past that fence.
Crowd infantry!
So both of these rifleman squads are falling back. This one's going to hide in this garrison. Looks like he's just trying to wire off the map now since he's been left alone quite a bit of time. Might as well. Barbed wire is free.
All right.
Initiating defensive operations.
Tank depot has been completed.
Good enough for our
So, Sherman tank?
Okay, men.
That was going to be a crocodile, so it's likely to be a Sherman tank, an early Sherman tank. Do you got a half track now deployed on out? What is Sherman? Is it 80 or 90 fuel? I forget. Crocodile is like 110 or 120.
We've got our flamethrower.
On the rifleman squad. Overall, pretty passive game. Sort of see what is going on. What is East Side planning? Let's take a quick look. We know about the tank depot. What's coming out here? Grenadier squad. Nothing too fantastic.
Ready for orders.
Is this going to be a flame half track? I doubt it, but it may be a possibility.
Mine lane complete.
Nothing built at the tank depot just yet. Heard mine lane complete, so he's fortified this area up quite well.
MG, ready. Ready to move.
Schimwagen coming for a nice reconnaissance pass.
Volks Grenadiers
Base is under enemy fire.
Whoops. Looks like he has break through some of this line fencing there. And I think that's the full squad right there on that one of those flamer engineers. That really failed, to say the least. And that's going to fail even more. Ooh. Looks like he got lucky that both of them didn't get wiped there. And there's a regular Sherman tank now being deployed on out. Nothing being poured out of the Kriegsberg at this moment in time, other than that Grenadier. We do have a Pack 38 here.
ready.
Mine sweepers have been deployed on out, very nice. Good chance that there's going to be mines everywhere, but we see there are no mines.
Great, another replacement.
Rifleman, as we're seeing a bit of fire here. This reinforcement abstract is doing some good work, and this Grenadier on the flank is also doing some good work. Sherman tank make its way down the center. Immediately being upgraded to 50 cal. With the amount of field control on the other side, it actually may be reasonable to get out a crab to sweep the left side of the map. assault phase has been complete. Is he probably gonna go for a Stug? Because he sees a Sherman tank. Getting a bit caught up on the terrain there, crushing out some stuff as the rifleman sort of dances around. Kampfgraf Center has been deployed. Will we see a Sturm Armory? Does go through the stone walls. Pack 38 is right here, rotating on over, trying to get a good hit there onto the Sherman tank.
Our base is under attack.
Oh! Off my pouch shoot? No? Wait, I'm beside the Wehrmacht Slayer selected. So yeah, he has gone for infantry, so off-map howitzer shoot. So we do know what doctrine he's gone for. Good hit there. Trying to get reinforced by the half-track. The half-track could potentially go down. Pack 38 needs to rotate on over. Sherman tank rolls a miss. Panzertrack rolls a miss. And Pack 38 does roll a hit. I don't know why. When I hear that line, I always hear loaded for bear. Not prepared, but even the U.S. Troops that say that, it generally sounds like loaded for bears, not loaded prepared. I don't know why. I just hear bear. It's quite unbearable if I keep on hearing bear. Sherman tank getting repaired on up. Stick grenade thrown, very nice. And we've got an escalated battle phase, so now we may see a Panzer IV or Panther. Off-map howitzer shooting now engaging. Good hit there. There's also a Wehrmacht landmine right here, which could be important. And the AT gun fully goes down there. That is a very problematic, because now everyone has to rely on this Panzertrack squad.
Assault reserves are ready to deploy.
So he's gone for Blitzkrieg and going up with some stormtroopers. Maybe with some stealth Panzertracks. Does get a miss or hit there. Didn't seem like it did a whole lot of damage. Good hit there. The Grenadier squad needs to fall back. Does get a fire shot off there and misses. Restart reinforcing now, but gets fully wiped. Stormtroopers now pushing on fleet forward with their own Panzertrack soon. Half-track has gone down. A lot of suppression coming out onto these engineers. Do fall back. And Stormtroopers do not get any hits in. But the Sherman tank getting some great hits there. I really do like the regular Sherman tank. I think it's even better against infantry than the Crocodile, honestly. Because that gun, when not upgraded to 76, it does great work versus infantry. 2 Sherman tanks now deployed out. He has gone for armored. No, he's gone for infantry, not armored. So no global repairs, no allied war machine. Kriegsberg actually went down to the off-map howitzer shoot. And he has not built a Panzer Command just yet. Rolls a bounce there. Trying to be upgraded with another Panzerschreck. Does get hit there while retreating. Trying to back away to get his second Panzerschreck going, and also trying to reload. Good hits there. Does roll dodge that shot. The left side of the map is still fully captured by the Wehrmacht player, so the game is just going on, at least resource-wise, is still just as static as it has been. He canceled the Panzerschreck, has started reinforcing now. And here comes the M2.
They're hitting our base.
Stormtroop replacements have arrived. We have the Panzerschreck.
Or maybe I was looking at another Panzerschreck squad. So we got 2 Stormtroopers here, both of them upgraded with Panzerschreck.
Ready.
And it looks like they were just getting 1 Panzerschreck each for the time being. Yep, looks like he's starting to upgrade the other Panzerschreck now, at least for one of them.
What is it? We are fighting Americans! Fuck the promotion! I just want to get home! Moving to your
Sherman Tank's hard to be repaired. But he's going to need a bit more AT. He also needs to start hitting this VP because right now he's down by almost 200 tickets and his opponent hasn't lost a single ticket.
Repairs complete! Find cover! Cover me!
Panzerschrecks,
I need to kill.
they're sneaking around. Schimwagen advancing.
Taking fire!
There you go. His gun's facing the other direction. Now's a good time to attack,
300 points left.
I think. Does get spotted there. One hit there. Multiple Panzerschreck shots there. Trying to disrupt these stormtroopers, but does do a full fallback there.
Reserves hold an assault force for us. They need deployment location.
And you can pull out some stews.
Incoming gunfire! Volksgrenadiers, hold steady!
They're in the perimeter. Our base is under attack.
And ooh, M2 raining on in.
Heavy infantry, yeah!
Okay, a little bit short.
We're under fire!
Sherman Tanks are starting to advance. Ooh, that's a good hit there. Does drop a Panzerschreck there. Does pick it up. Now got off map power shoot being deployed.
Base is taking fire.
Now we got a single unit pushing over here. Does spot an MG bunker going to the VP. Good idea. Good hits there on the rear armor. And that Sherman tank will be following him back as
The
this
Yankees are grabbing our territory.
going to the cutoff point. That's probably a good idea as well. Get deny some income. The Wehrmacht players still running low on manpower. Really, oppose the AT gun going down. Stu's advancing. The Stu is a little bit outgunned in this situation. Maybe you should have gone for the manpower line. Good hit there. Sherman tank may get a rise your armor hit there. That he does. Panzerschreck's advancing, not fully reinforced. There's a Wehrmacht landmine right there, which could mean he can actually detonate his own landmine if he stands on top of it.
What?
Or he could actually draw the Sherman tanks onto his own landmine. Multiple hits there. Stu does get a hit there as well. Stormtroopers trying to advance away from the infantry. Does do a full retreat there. Not lying to get another shot off. Stu severely wounded. Does receive a bounce there.
Veterans defending the fatherland until death.
And one of the pioneers do go down. And there goes a Stu.
Our base is under attack.
Enemy trying to salvage the wreckage. M2 raining on in. Stormtroopers are trying to advance. Volksgrenadier not even fully reinforced.
Enemy armor! He's hitting us! Moving up on
Multiple hits, nope, multiple misses onto that Sherman tank. And that landmine has been detonated by the U.S. infantry, appears to be. Off-map power shoot now raining on in. This Sherman tank's almost fully repaired. Well, he has a general idea where the stormtroopers are. Off-map power shoot coming on forward. We've got another Sherman tank now being deployed on out. And these guys weren't fully camouflaged. Now the Vet 3 Sherman tank.
a hornet's nest here! Infantry!
Down to models. It does drop a model there. It does drop a Panzerschreck. And there goes that Sherman tank.
First squad is down.
And he does drop that Panzerschreck as well. That may be a wipe there. Multiple wipes. And the stormtroopers will manage to escape on home.
Base is under enemy fire.
And with this M2... And no, that was from the Sherman tank. Yep, that's pretty much game. I think it's casting GG as well. I think it's backed out of the game. And yep, that's all of his forces except for an MG42 here. Wiped. And that's game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching. Yep, and that's the end of that replay. Not a little bit one-sided, honestly, but it was also the map was split down the half, so both sides were working on equal resources other than observation posts, if any of them built any. Didn't see any observation posts. But yep, and I got one last replay in my queue. And here we are. Greetings everyone, Angrade here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. It's on the south side as the Wehrmacht player. We have 77. And spawn on his north side as the US player. We have a, I'm assuming that's going to be a foreign name. Okay, the music is playing. I know in Dawn of War 2, sometimes when you start a replay, the music doesn't immediately start playing. And let's say I want the music to start playing. Wehrmacht core is, of course, being built. He's going for the munitions sector first.
Wehrmacht quarters completed.
Of course, the engineer. Don't see any more engineers. So yeah, 2 engineers versus 2 pioneers. Pretty standard. Volksgrenadiers. Let's not going for motorcycle nor MG42. And let's guess. Rifleman or Jeep?
Pioneers have captured munitions location.
I'm guessing Jeep. I can never guess that right. It's Rifleman. Oh yeah, it's usually like Rifleman then Jeep, isn't it? Sometimes I do see Jeep first. But there's usually more than just 2 set of engineers for that.
Way to go, engineers. We hold the point.
Volksgrenadiers pushing to his cutoff point here while the Pioneers capturing up the fuel point. Let's just do a general assault on the right side of the map. We do got the Riflemen pushing the way forward. Easy to push away these Pioneers.
Got crowd activity over here.
Pioneers do fall back. Now got these Volksgrenadiers going around towards the light cover. Engineers or Pioneers going on the right side. We'll eventually run into these engineers.
All right, men, time for the fight.
Squad on the field.
Second Rifleman has been deployed.
Point is ours. What say we lock it down?
And also got some wire being built. Very nice. Denying from both sides.
Steady up, Rifleman.
Rifleman and Volksgrenadier are exchanging a bit of fire there. But looks like this Volksgrenadier will be overwhelmed. MG42 is going to hop inside the building. Very nice. Volksgrenadier needs to start hitting this engineer. Nope, not being upgraded for Flamer. A little bit too early. Doesn't have enough conditions for Flamer anyways. Rifleman not going to hide eye getting inside this building. And we've got this Rifleman here going for this cutoff point. Pioneers are laying down some landmines, using his early munitions on them. And it does decapture the point. That's all you need to do to deny the income. You don't need to fully capture, just need to decapture it. Fresh Volksgrenadier has been deployed on out. And surprisingly enough, we don't have the MG42. It looks like it's still just pointed over here. We're not trying to hit that garrison whatsoever or find an angle for it.
Ready, Rifleman.
Rifleman does fall back. Volksgrenadier will start capturing at this point now.
Taking rifle fire! Got the point. It's ours now.
Okay, give me eyeballs.
Engineers pushing the way forward, trying to capture this munitions point. These pioneers are also a bit wounded as well, so these engineers can clean them up no problem.
Objective is ours.
House will be the garrison. The MG42 has dropped a model and has received a nice bit of damage there. That is a good window for building to engage from this side as well. These windows can't fire, but these three can. Now the MG42 does get out of the give house to order to engage this rifleman and get some good damage in. This Volksgrenadier squad will fall back, and this rifleman is pretty close to being cleared out. Down to 4 models left, but we've got a fresh, somewhat fresh rifleman pushing, going to be getting building now. That rifleman does get to vet 1, and we do have this bunker does get interrupted and needs to be cancelled. No landmines in the retreat path.
Engineers,
And MG42 is suppressing this rifleman here. Fully pinned rifleman.
engineers, yep.
Capture complete.
Point is army now.
Rifle squad, ready for action. Objective
We got these landmines right here. Very defensive landmines pulled out by the Wehrmacht player. And these landmines still have not been detonated
We'll hold the point.
or swept with a pair of feet.
And that's the ball game.
Overall, if you look at the mini-map, there's great field control by the US player. Most of the map is captured by the US player.
Company
Oh.
1, Jerry 0, target down!
Wait, what?
Forward supply lines are broken.
We hold the initiative.
How did he
At this
see
rate,
that
we'll be taking Berlin by
landmine?
Christmas.
I'm pretty sure he built that outside of the opponent's vision range as well. Unless I'm mistaken. I could have
The
sworn
enemy
he
is after our victory point.
I could have sworn he built that outside the vision range.
We got company! Enemy we have the point! Now we can get those wounded fixed up.
Rifleman is falling on back. He is building out a bunker here. Based on this angle, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a casualty recovery bunker.
Munitions point under attack.
You do have a triage center deployed on out by the US player as well.
We're back at full fighting strength.
Riflemen and engineers make their way over the flank. That is a Vet 1 rifleman as well. Doesn't appear to be any veterancy on the Wehrmacht forces just yet. No support weapons. No support weapons. None on the Volksgrenadier. Pioneers are building out some wire. That one does not get completed, so it can be destroyed. In fact, it's pretty glaring hole right there as well.
Victory point under siege. The Germans are moving in.
Sniper! Down!
Riflemen do a full retreat there to avoid the MG42 and hurt sniper. It looks like the Wehrmacht player has pulled out a sniper right there. And we have the riflemen who are getting suppressed. Volksgrenadier are getting some good damage in, while these Volksgrenadiers are getting some good damage. And the Rifleman squad is falling back, suppressed, and being sniped. Not exactly a great combo. Riflemen are now receiving quite a bit of fire right now.
Initiating defensive operations.
Okay, defensive operations, so he's gone for infantry. Let's see what his opponent's going for. And gone for defense as well. So infantry versus defense. So there is a US landmine
We are
there.
ready
That
to
could be very
fortify the
useful.
perimeter on command.
Barbed wire complete.
A bit of barbed wire never hurts. Because when you have MG42s, following them to a more predictable path can always be very handy. US units at the edge of the map, perhaps trying to ambush something. Not sure why they're there.
Mine detection team, ready.
Pack 38, ready. Calibrating rangefinders, now.
Fresh Pack 38. A little bit too early. Maybe not. There's a full tank depot deployed on now. Likely we'll see. Let's see what he's going for. He is going for a Hellcat. Maybe signing for some crushes or disruption. Not exactly sure. Let's see how well that Hellcat plays out. Not for a Sherman tank, but for a Hellcat. He may get the 50 cal upgrade on the Hellcat as well. Does force back these engineers, avoids that landmine.
Sniper, down! More of them! They keep fucking coming!
Volksgrenadier are falling back. They're about ready to get wiped out. That is a casualty
We have
recovery bunker.
artillery support on the horn.
Artillery support, so M2s are now available. Is pressing these, or no, that's the off-map house shit, never mind. Great hit there. And AT gun does fully go down. There goes the AT gun. The Hellcat's now pushed his way forward, trying to siege this recovery bunker. Grenadiers make his way forward, trying to get inside the garrison to fire Panzerschreck. But it may be too far away for the Hellcat. So we needs to get out of the garrison to hit it with the Panzerschreck.
Infantry giving us a rough time here!
This Volksgrenadier is severely wounded. Could use some medical crates or level of veterancy.
Point captured!
Front shifting. Krauts are grabbing territory from us.
Good hit there onto the Hellcat. US landmine still has not been triggered.
Germans are after one of our munitions points.
The sniper could randomly find it since the snipers usually take not direct paths. MG42 has that on up. And it's starting to suppressing. Looks like a fresh bar upgrade as well. One casualty was being covered. He's starting to focus on the medic right now. Medic has received quite a bit of fire, but does get fully pinned there. Panzerschreck's trying to hold off these forces. Does use the For the Fatherland. He is in his own sector right there. Volksgrenadier falling back to their own sector as well. Bunker still not fully or even repaired yet. Does force back those squads, but basically the Panzerschreck squad engage the Hellcat. And now we got the machine gun bunker now falling back.
Engineers, taking heat!
Grenadiers being reinforced. Entry 42 set up at a good angle, suppressing both of these squads.
We're losing them as fast as we're getting them!
Volksgrenadier are capturing that sector there. Sniper
Enemy unit down.
receives a direct hit going down.
Payback time.
You have to be careful. The Hellcat can still snipe infantry models. There's some downed engineer models where the medics can't pick them up.
We're losing a munitions point.
Volkswagen are captured the
Artillery
munitions
support is
sector.
now available.
Over here, we do have more wire being deployed. Yep.
Won't win this war by standing around. We're hot. Position under fire from crouch.
And over here, we have the Volksgrenadier, and Grenadiers now engaging. Does use for the fatherland. Recovery bunker is still here and almost fully repaired. 2 casualties been recovered, so it's halfway close to a Grenadier. And these Grenadiers will need to fall back relatively soon.
Taking rifle fire.
Looks like these medics are charging forward. There's apparently a pair of downed medics. He does gun down that wounded medic that he wounded earlier. And both medics are now wounded, so we'll get a free Grenadier. Volksgrenadier making a soft retreat, trying to be reinforced from here. Another off-map house troop can be called on in. Does have enough munitions for the fatherland.
What now?
And this rifleman is inside this garrison now. Getting some good damage there onto the rifleman. And his garrison is slowly starting to be whittled away. Hellcat could start sieging this bunker itself. But no, he's hitting the infantry. Off-map house troop trying to engage that bunker now.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Those shots are largely missing. A scatter's been is pretty bad on that right now. Oh! Okay, that was just a reinforced model, not a free Grenadier.
Veterancy gained.
Oh.
Attention.
On map, Mount Hem 2 has been deployed. Start sieging the squad. Oh! That was his Grenadier they already had out. And there goes the bunker as well.
Incoming gunfire. Most grenadiers hold steady.
Riflemen are quite wounded right there. Do we see anything more from the tank depot? We do not.
We are ready to push back the Yankees.
And the Volksgrenadiers are behind that light cover trying to engage these forces.
Pay attention.
Volksgrenadier
losing
seeing
ground.
a bit of fire there. Good hit there by the AT gun.
Our pioneers now have access to heavy flank. They've gained the momentum on the field.
Looks he's got with defense, or has got. He already went for defenses. He's now can get out flak 88s, but he knows about the M2 on the field. It's best not to go for that. Though he has researched that first before
They're
the
losing
artillery.
territory.
So maybe he is one who got eye for flak 88.
We're under fire, my lord. It's over. I'm going to buy my own tractor. The mines are ready.
Some landmines been deployed on out here and there.
Pioneers here. Crew on me.
A lot of defensive Wehrmacht landmines, 2 very defensive as well. Assault phase has been escalated, so now he can pull out some Stugs or some armored cars. He is fighting against a Hellcat, so a Stug wouldn't be half bad. And here comes the howitzer.
Veterancy gained. Attack our forward base.
Does cancel that bunker.
We're losing a sector.
Bunker is trying to be built, probably for another casualty recovery bunker. Trying to get out that free Grenadier.
Work squad
pack gun trying to be hunted down. The gun itself was actually revealed.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Riflemen charge on forward, trying to decrew these AT guns. This other one has been spotted. Off-map house troop is raining on in, but very poor angle there. This rifleman made it fall back. MP40 Volk's upgrade right there, and he's actually at full health.
We have lost the
That rifleman squad does go fully gets wiped, but his pack gun does go down as well.
MG crew!
No recovery bunker just yet. Pack 38 needs to start making the way forward. Volksgrenadier may need to fall back or try to use this bunker as reinforcement bunker. On the left side, we got these riflemen falling on back.
Minefield is no danger now.
Bunker is starting to see some hits there. Recovery bunker has been upgraded, but it's very low in health, and the Hellcat will likely finish it off, if not the howitzer.
We have 300 points left.
Engineers do get suppressed there by the MG42. And does force back the MG42. Ooh, good hits there onto that rifleman. Rifleman does get fully pinned there. The Explorer has less tickets than his opponent. About 90's worth. Actually, assume almost 100 exactly. Now 101. But the riflemen are going to force back that MG42 with a nice little flank.
Yes, comrade.
Bunker complete.
Does get another bunker. A third bunker right there. Maybe should have gotten something a bit more safe, like right around here, rather than out in the open over here.
The enemy advances.
But he really wants his free grenadiers.
We view the field of battle with the eye of an eagle.
Yep, he does have the extended vision range thanks to defensive doctrine. MP40 squad could rush on forward and get some good damage in. Aid station is complete, so he can get his free grenadiers eventually.
Okay, construction done.
Hellcat's starting to make his way forward. May get a good hit there on the engineers. Does find the tank traps there. Does crush some of the wire.
Ein Herr! Yankees in sight!
And does get none of the wires crushed. They may not be able to squeeze through that. He will capture up that central road. And Pack 38 does get a nice hit there.
Yes, comrade.
MP40 Volks looks like they're falling on back.
Shoot!
And the Volksgrenadier are getting a bit wounded, but they do have support there, but the MG42 is suppressing this rifleman. This rifleman, however, is unsuppressed. And looks like gets some great hits there with the M2 onto the MG42.
Incoming gunfire! What do you need?
And blew up something there. That may have been a landmine there. Maybe not. For the Fatherland has been activated. Casualty recovery bunker has been spotted. Does immediately mark it for the off-map howitzer shoot. Needs to get out of that radius. The MG42 will likely go down. He has captured his opponent's MG42 there.
We now have defensive artillery.
Vet 3 infantry has been researched, which will be great for those MP40 Volks. Haven't been able to get any of the free grenadiers yet. MG42 getting some good damage there onto that Volksgrenadier. MP40 Volk trying to get a nice flank there on the MG42. Does gun down the medic there. Does gun down the MG42. Activates for the fatherland once again. And it's getting some good damage there onto that rifleman. Sniper shot does come on in.
Pioneer team ready.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Good hit there on the Pak 38. Multiple good hits there on the Pak 38.
We're losing territory.
HDSR captured the VP, very nice. Hellcat has, looks like he's forced by the ground, has destroyed a number of the tank traps. Pak 38, however, getting a nice hit there on the Hellcat. He has responded to that shot. And the Hellcat will be making their way back.
Pioneers have captured it. We hold it now.
Mortar team. That must be off-map combat group. He has gone for infantry. Was this Hell? No, the Hellcat was not from the off-map combat group. So he got rifleman and mortar, and perhaps another rifleman on or engineer from the off-map combat group. In other words, no vehicles from the off-map combat group. Panzer has been deployed on out. Sniper receiving some shots there, getting body blocked by his own Pak 38. Grenadier does have only one Panzer truck at the moment.
Unit down. Base is taking fire.
He's dropping a number. He's
The Yankees
trying to
are
get more of these casualties recovered. Still hasn't been able to get the free Grenadier yet. Has no frag grenade there on top of the Grenadier, getting a number of the models there. MP40 folks trying to charge it forward. A couple of the casualties are being covered, at least one. Mortar getting hit, is hitting that bunker as well. And we've got the on-map howitzers now raining on in, as well as the off-map howitzer. Ooh, that ain't good. He has recovered one casualty. There's another casualty being recovered, so he will finally get his free Grenadier.
Cowards attack our forward
I think.
base.
He
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Engaging targets.
barely gets a free Grenadier. The mortar could finish off that bunker relatively soon. Sniper's getting some good hits there on the rifleman.
Ready?
We have 200 points.
And the mortar has to immediately claim one of the mortar crew Grenadier models. And there goes the recovery bunker.
I'm ready to
Two
close with the
Wehrmacht
enemy.
snipers.
Yes,
There's a
sir.
fresh one and one that's been around for a bit of time.
Jawohl, Mynheer. Yes, Kamerad.
Nope, we hear an M2.
Taking fire.
This is barrage in the base, bit of a blind barrage. Engine 42 sprinting on forward. The gun itself is almost destroyed. Well placed shot by the Hellcat could actually wipe it out. Does get that MG destroyed. An off-map power shoot on top of that MG42.
Our base is under attack. It's down.
There goes, fully goes down there. Grenadier still fully pinned or suppressed.
Yankee, the incoming gunfire.
And getting some shots there with the snipers. We do have a second Hellcat now deployed now. That may have been from off-map combat group. Mortars are getting some decent hits in as well. For the Fatherland has been activated. Since this forward sector is captured, he's able to get a pretty good radius for the Fatherland.
Grenadiers under fire!
Off my house shoot now raining on in the top of those snipers. And the first round lands on top of the pack gun and fully destroys the pack gun.
We are losing ground.
That's a really bad spot for a Flak 88. Right underneath a barrage.
Sharpshooter here!
Snipers are make their way forward.
Don't you break on me!
Got a couple hits there.
Brave work, children. Point captured. We have a lot of incoming fire.
Good mortar smoke. I always like to see some mortar smoke, but this VP has been captured by the US player. And got a Flak 88 now deployed now, but there's nothing really for them to shoot at. Sure, the Hellcats can shoot at Hellcats, but he can easily get overwhelmed right now. MG Bunker will get overwhelmed. Nice grenade there from the Rifleman.
We're losing a sector.
Rifleman just charging on forward. Flak 88 does get a shot on something. For the Fatherland has been activated. Throws a frag on top of the Flak 88. Does not get decrewed just yet. Plus, Volk Grenadier squad will need to fall back. Does retreat back with both of those squads. Flak gun does get decrewed. He forces still pinned. Now the Hellcat's going to charge him forward since he's secured the Flak 88. Now here comes the 28cm rockets now available for the Wehrmacht player. Try and get these snipers. Oh, finds a landmine.
Our base is under attack.
Panzerfaust may come forward, but doesn't have any. He does have Panzer squad, which is way over here. Does get a recruit, the Flak 88, but there's nothing in the area to really take those out. M2 gets a great hit there. Panzerfaust does connect on the Hellcat. This one just needs to fall back. Flak 88 is on the score. It can easily get decrewed right there. We may see another Panzerfaust from this Volks Grenadiers. And does avoid that landmine. Flak 88 has been decrewed. He could actually claim it for himself. Get some engineers to out some MG bunkers as well.
Taking enemy fire!
The Wehrmacht force is starting to get overwhelmed. And does throw a pair of frag grenades.
The Americans are capturing
M2 now raining on in.
enemy fire. Order, sir.
Getting some good hits there. Hellcats now advancing. Good hits there by the M2.
We lost the sniper.
And the sniper goes down to the M2 as well. A very deadly M2.
Attention. The enemy advances.
One Pantric does, both Pantric fires, he does roll a miss with one of them. Yeah. And sorry about this, I have to go to the restroom. I'll be
Forward
right
supply
back.
lines are broken. We're losing territory. Our base is under attack.
Heavy machine gun! Bolts, grenadiers, watch the fire! Mission accomplished.
One of our sectors has been cut off.
Grenadiers have seized objective. No enemy in sight. Squad has wounded! We lost another man!
Sorry about that. When you have to go, you have to go.
Killed in action.
The Grenadiers making their advance, but nothing much they can do. There's an MG bunker here. The Black Gate is still very much alive. And that's the replay. I try to stay, hold off till the end to replay, but sorry about that. Oh, and that's the end of the replay. And that's pretty much all the replays I had for today. So, and I'm probably going to spend the rest of the day for my own personal time. So I'll say thank you for watching.